But
how many power-ups do you need to get one?
You only get one because I pre-ordered this game, so I get infinite power-ups. So I get to laugh at all the people who didn't decide to pre-order it. Well, I get my bonus. And you know, if they want to call me a jerk for that, if they want to call me cheating the system, well, that's fine and dandy for me.
You gotta look at it right there.
You are the future generation.
I think you're pointing it at your chest. No, I think
Let me tell you something, guy. You think that bears can just run into this country, mustard slinging, all over damn hard workers, and just destroy the system from the inside out?
Do bears eat tacos?
I got news for you, taco-eating, snogging, burrito bear, whatever the hell your name is, wherever the hell you came from, Nicaragua. Seems to be appropriate for a Mexican bear. You can just take all your little fur, and you can take all your honeycombs, and you can go back to Nicaragua, because you're not helping here over at the United States of Bearland. You just don't know how it feels to me, a bear consumer who spends all his money and his taxes, and they go to these organizations that are corrupt. I mean, Bear Fair? Do you know about this Bear Fair? It's when they like to take a perfectly capable working bear. Alright? Right? Doesn't matter what kind of race or gender you got, because you're a bear. But they say, hey, bear, you can't work, and we're going to pay you money to not work. You are going to be the laziest son of a bitch the world has ever motherfucking seen. And no one's going to care. Except for bears like me, when I have to care, because I take the money out of the tree bark that I got it from, like a good, honest working bear. You just don't even get it anymore.
Where'd those bears get the money?
They get the money from the tree, but you know, the tree doesn't even. The tree is like a necessary. It's an evil, but we need it. It's like, hey, tree, I want to go live in my own forest, so you better damn well let me live in my fucking forest. And if you don't let me live in this forest, I'm gonna find someone else's forest to live in. But by that time, you're gonna be tamed.
Aren't there any little bunny rabbits in the forest?
No, we slaughtered those all during WW2. The bunny rabbits thought they were sly creatures, and they invaded our homeland. Little did they know, we already had a surprise infantry of meerkats awaiting their attack. So you see, the great battle between Meer and Rabbit lasted only about a day. It was beautiful. The bloodshed, the tears, the patriotism. No more bunny rabbits, we finally said. And then there were no more bunnies. Just bears. That's what the Constitution was founded on. You can ask Benjamin Bear Franklin or Kodiak Washington. They all had the same ideas, and that was to present an institution within an amount of space of land for bears. Any bears. We'll take your bears, and we'll take your bears that are hungry. We'll take the poor bears. We'll take the sick bears. We'll take all the bears. But these bears they really need to zero in on one crucial matter about how they can contribute to the United States of Bear-America. They have to go in, and they can't just sit on a log. They can't just, lay down. It's convenient in the forest, although it's peaceful by the lake. The real bear workers of America are out there every day busting their asses so that someday some lazy Mexican bear can come in and just say, hey, I want some things too. Where's my honey? Where's my pots? Where's my home? And the other bears are said, well, we made our homes, so why don't you make yours? And that bear's laughed his laugh, the laughiest laugh he's ever laughed above Lafferton. And for some reason, that night, that bear came home, and he spoke to all of his other brethrens, and they took him to the Grand Central Bear in Mexico. Now, these Mexican bears were plotting. Slowly but surely, these bears would have to realize they weren't going to win. But there were some bees. There were many bees in the United States of Bear-America that thwarted the Bear-Americans' true intentions and plans afterwards. And essentially what happened is that those other bears from Mexico, they jumped all the bramble bushes they could, and they picked out all those berries and berries and berries and berries and berries and berries and berries of berries. Once they had finally gathered all of those berries, they thought that they would redeem themselves. But people like me, people who are clearly sane, know that without hard work and effort, bears are a fallen race. If you do not go to your bear, if you do not say to that bear, hey, this bear is going to work for a living and you're going to like it, he's going to respect that. And maybe you can change the view on some of these other bears, because these bears are unbearable. You couldn't even imagine what it was like before the bears came and took everything from me. They just don't wanna. They just don't wanna work. They just don't want